Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game. You take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Harbor. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Back to throw again. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
He's escaping the pocket now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Hands off to the left. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Powers through. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Or it's snapped to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You've got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He knocks this one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. Looking for some space. It's Lewis.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in 3rd and long and came up well short. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. They'll try a pass here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, it's Weigman. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Aggies! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks like he's going to run it. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Bringing pressure. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies. They're able to come up with that sack.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So, second down after the incompletion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Third down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. caught in the backfield. It's Webb. It's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, this is an exciting moment here in this first half of this playoff game. 4th and goal, down 3. Do you go the conventional way to tie this playoff game up going into the half, or do you try to get aggressive and try to get a touchdown on the board and take the lead here in this first half?
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Of course, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to pass this time. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, A&M.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. And then first down, right back to the running game. He's brought down out at the 46. The game makes it second and medium. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, a really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M 24, Tennessee 0.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out, it's Lewis. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He's looking to scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And it's a bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Using his legs here. And it's complete downfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And tackled there by the defense. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Head coach say, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 3 on previous 4th down attempts. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Price. Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today, running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, A&M. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense back out in the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the pass. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings them 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Aggies. And the beatdown continues.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Gain of 6. Brings up second down.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Okay, ready? Under.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Texas A&M 52, Tennessee 7.
And the head coach says, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 4 on fourth down today. Can they convert this one? He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's looking deep here. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to...
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. pulls it in. It's Webb. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Receiver makes the catch. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on. That's another touchdown of this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage. He'll hand it off. Oh, and he's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, A&M. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here's the second down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. To throw, it's Weigman. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another